Flavor of Love, Season 5, Episode 1.
Cheers, bud.
To our Lord and Savior.
Cheers to our Lord and Savior. Yeah.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
All right. You can hear me, right, Aaron?
Yeah.
All right.
John Don Clouser, everybody. Letting it fly. Letting him have it, as he has been for years already. Everybody keep it going for John.
What's up, guys? What's up?
Okay.
How are we? So, Aaron, we're here on a new episode.
We're back.
We're back, man.
For now.
Until you're
until
you're going. Oh, you're going on a.
I'm going to be in Knoxville for another 10 days.
Jesus Christ, Aaron.
I got to get it in, man.
You got to get it in.
Yeah. That's just the way, that's the way it is. I'm a busy person. I've got to go hang out with my wonderful girlfriend Rowan in the town she lives in. And spend money I don't have. And that's how it goes, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, but fortunately. And kind of unfortunately. It's spending money is tough. You know what I mean? This is a good way to start the podcast, just to talk about how you're broke. What's that go to? John's all over the place. He's doing it. John's got it. John's got it, everybody. Don't worry. We're drinking Hams tonight. Hams is from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Recently, they did a clean sweep of a bunch of beers that I think Miller makes. They're canceling a lot of not canceling. They didn't say anything bad on Twitter or anything, but they're discontinuing a lot of alcohol, a lot of beers.
Yeah.
Some that we've drank on the old iteration of this podcast.
Oh man! So good job, Aaron. Thank you for holding it. Thank you for holding it down. I couldn't hear myself at all, and so I had to switch everything around. And I come to find out that this whole intro, they didn't hear any of that.
They didn't hear anything I said?
No, they heard all that of you, but they just didn't hear
it. Computer.
Yeah, nothing with the computer.
Well, so there's our generic free use music. Completely legal. Don't fucking look it up.
Don't have to. Don't need to Shazam it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't need to say, "Hey Siri, what is this?"
It's fine.
None of that.
Don't fucking do it.
None of that. So,
welcome to Aaron and John show.
You guys might be wondering, "Hey, what's up with this? Like you guys are doing something a little different."
What's up?
We have a 3-camera setup right now.
3 cameras.
We've been trying to do this for years.
Getting all my angles.
We've done this a couple times. But we're going to do it. This is the first time in a long time trying to do a 3-camera setup.
Did you have to get a 3rd camera?
No, I had all these cameras.
Well, one of them's Dayton's, right?
Yeah, one of them over here that one's Dayton's.
Well, technically, the Missouri Western University's camera.
Does he still go there?
I don't know. Well, not now. I mean, it's summer, but I don't know if he's going to go back or not, because he kind of didn't do very well last year. Believe it or not.
It's kind of your fault. I kind of blame you, Aaron. You're being his mentor and his leadership camp.
He wasn't the one that told him to live in Smithville and go to a school in St. Joe. That's like 25 minutes away. That's the whole thing. I did that before. I went to fucking Maple Woods and lived in Weston. It's a nightmare driving all the way there every day.
It's a little silly.
3 days a week? Fuck
a little
that.
Silly.
It's like high school. It's worse than high school. Fuck that. No, he should just do it online school.
Yeah, but
it's his fault.
Knowing him, I just don't trust him doing online schooling because he's not gonna go to any class.
No, he does. No, of course not. Why would he?
Why are we talking about him like he's our child?
Well, he is.
Aaron,
what's up?
Your
John?
son,
Yeah.
Dayton.
We need to talk.
Yeah, I'll be the woman in this situation.
Okay, you're the mom.
I'm the mom.
You are his mom right now.
Yeah, because last night he's like, when Aaron leaves, will we be able to? Can I do a podcast? I'm like, yeah, if you are consistent with it.
Yeah, that'll be the big thing.
That's the thing. Like, will you continuously do this?
Yeah, he's got to be pushed.
Yeah,
He's got to learn how to push himself.
He's learned how to push himself. open up for Greg Fitzsimmons, and I think you should be able to do a goddamn podcast.
Yeah, I mean, he does it for comedy. It's just the other things that he's got to figure out.
Yeah, but that's because he's young and he's
a kid.
He's 21.
Just turned 21. And so did we.
I know. Talking about being young, so Aaron, you do comedy.
I'm a comedian, yeah.
And you just got a pretty big reward.
Won.
Reward.
I didn't actually get anything out of it.
Okay.
That I know of yet. But I was named 2021's Kansas City Magazine.
Sorry.
That's what everybody did when they heard I won. They were just like uproarious laughter. Yeah, Kansas City Magazine's 2021 Best Comedian in Kansas City. Thank you.
Aaron fucking Naylor. Good job, Aaron.
Voted on by my peers, I assume. I don't know who voted for me. I never said anything about it. I never asked for it.
No, but you didn't ask for it. We
People knew.
People knew.
Apparently. I don't know. That kind of shit is something that is so arbitrary and pointless.
Mm-hmm.
In the past, we've had like radio hosts win it who have done comedy like twice.
Right.
And people who doesn't even live here anymore. It's just stupid. It doesn't matter. It's cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm honored. But it means it's just something I can throw in my bio.
No one will ever take that from
Nobody.
you.
Nobody.
Ever.
Nobody. I did notice. So did you see you saw my Instagram post of it yesterday where I had that picture of me in my underwear?
Yeah.
And I was like, I won. That's basically the post. I was like, thanks, whatever. This is what, I said, this is what years of bombing at open mics gets you. And what's funny is the Kansas City Magazine Instagram shared every single person's like post about them winning except for mine. I was gonna message them like, fucking cowards. Share it. What are you, fat phobic?
And I had absolutely nothing to do with what you said.
Yeah. I know. Well, it also belittles it a little bit when I say this is what you get for bombing at mics for 9 years.
Is that all? You've been doing it for 9 years? 9 years?
Almost. Yeah, it'll be 9 in January.
I remember being in Los Angeles, living off Sunset in Fairfax.
I was in Tucson, right?
And yeah, I saw you posted your very first. You're like, this is my very first time doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
And I at that time I was with my girlfriend, a girl I was dating, whatever.
Yeah.
I was mostly just coming inside her.
Sure. All right. Consensually.
Yeah. She wanted. She totally let me do it all the time.
She's
but
progressive.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you should check out my friend Aaron. He's really funny. He's dry, but you should really check out it's really good. It's some good stuff. And we watched it. We got really high and watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, I got it. No. I'm like,
oh, that's good.
No, she laughed. And I'm like, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
I'm doing it. Yeah. I just got back from tour.
How was that?
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Had a good time.
Nothing too crazy occurred.
Nothing crazy. Nothing really that crazy.
You went with someone who's like a little bit more laid back.
Went with Steven. He's pretty regular.
He's who you went with your last
normal
time, right?
guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We had
you
a
should have him
two-parter.
on sometime.
We should. Yeah, that'll be cool. He recently just moved into his new apartment today.
Well, congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, in Roland Park, Kansas.
Roland Park, Kansas.
Fancy town.
It's an interesting area to live in.
Well, he works at a school, so he's got to stay in the district.
Oh, he works for? He's a
Shawnee Mission.
Was he an art teacher?
Mission. No, he works at an alternative school.
Oh.
So I think he teaches history.
Really?
Or like current events, one of the two. It's like social studies or whatever.
Oh, more elementary, middle school?
No, they're high schoolers.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We called it.
But there are a lot of like
not
refugees. It's a lot of like refugees
okay.
and like kind of kids that got kicked out of regular high school or can't like find a place or whatever.
One of those schools that we were in.
In Weston, yeah. Yeah, we were the opposite of refugees.
Talking about Weston, I went up to Weston 2 weekends ago.
Really?
Yeah, went up there with someone I'm talking to. With
showing them the old backyard, huh?
Mm-hmm. And we went and literally went into the backyard of my old house.
Yeah,
it's not like it was.
Nobody lives there.
Oh no.
Okay.
Somebody lives there, but they don't take care of it as nice as we did.
Did you ask if you could go back?
Yeah. And then you know where my uncle used to live? That house behind. You know where the basketball court is?
Oh, yeah.
I went back there too, and some guy named Jose lives. He's light skinned like I am.
Logan Fannin lives right next to that other house.
Yeah, that white one.
Yeah. They did that up.
Yeah, like he let me do a circle around it.
Oh, that's good.
It was nice.
I didn't know for the longest time that there was a house behind that.
You didn't?
No,
Really?
forever.
I know, isn't it weird?
I never went back there.
It's random as shit.
I never saw any cars come out of there or anything.
Because he bought that land. He bought that land, and then he just cut down a bunch of trees.
Did nothing with it.
It was so fucking, and it was like so weird because my mom, like why would you want to live so close to like brother and sister kind of shit? But I'm like, that's brother and sister shit.
Yeah, I guess.
Old country
Keep your
shit.
Family, yeah, for sure. That's definitely like a country thing. They're just like, you're one of the only people I know.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we live in the same yard?
Why wouldn't we?
How often do you go back up to Weston?
That was the first time
Pretty rare.
since my 10-year reunion.
Oh God,
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah.
You haven't been up there in 3 years.
Yeah. I haven't been out there in a long time.
Wow,
A lot of things have changed. It's really nice though.
It's great. Weston rules.
Oh, dude, it is so molded itself to like try to get.
Absolutely. Well, they got the Hallmark movie there too.
And what's so funny is like, why the fuck were they not doing that when we were there?
I don't know. I think they got a lot of money from the power plant.
Well, they still get a bunch of money from that goddamn power plant. Because I'm like, hey, what you're gonna see is it's gonna look like a small like college campus. That's what our school looks like now.
Yeah.
And the person I'm like, okay. She's like, oh right. I'm like, all right. Well, let me show you. And you go there, it looks like a fucking university.
It's all connected.
Yeah, and it's just one giant piece of school, like a big building.
Like an NAIA school in the middle of nowhere.
It really is like that, but I'm like,
a bunch of dorm houses.
If only we were good at fucking sports, all of our we suck dick hole now.
Are we bad now?
Oh, we're awful.
Yeah.
We're horrific now because we haven't been good since my class. My senior class was the last.
Oh, in football,
was well that too, but you guys went to section. No, you guys went to the quarterfinals. Your senior year. No, in football, your senior year. Yeah. We went to this. I think we went to sectionals and lost in sectionals. Or no, we won sectionals and lost in the quarterfinals, and then you guys lost in the semifinals to go to state. Go to state. Yeah, that's what it was because you guys lost to Oric. And
the midgets.
Yeah, we beat the midgets we beat them in the semifinals.
That's a mascot.
Yeah, the Putnam County Midgets.
Putnam County, no. What was Oric?
Oric was Bearcats.
Putnam County is a fucking goofball town.
Yeah, I ended up going to I went to Boise State my senior year.
Oh God, I forgot about Boise State.
Yeah. Could you believe that? Like, I was good enough. I was in the top 200 kids in our class, in the whole state of Missouri, and I got to go to Boise State.
Is it like GPA or something?
Yeah, it's all based on like school grades and shit. This guy.
That's crazy.
This guy was in one of the.
I can't believe that.
Yeah. Granted, like a couple people had to drop out first, but then I got in it. I was an alternate, but I got in.
Like, I got better shit to do than this stupid.
Dude, but it was awesome. It was the coolest thing in the world because like I was in the media department, so I just got baked, and then we got baked, and then we had a chick who did television stuff for like the Ozarks, but she was pregnant and she didn't give a flying fuck what we did. Cool. And so we just fucked around with the camera, and then we recorded a kid getting kicked in the cock. And he ended up going to the hospital because one of his testicles ruptured.
Oh my God! What? Are you looking it up?
Let's see if I can find it.
Ruptured testicle at Boise State, 2008.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, because what we were doing, he was like, if you guys elect me as being president of like the whole thing, because it's all based around like, do you know what Boise State is?
No.
So you go there and it's for Congress stuff.
Oh, it's like a
yeah. So most so most of the people who like are in Congress went to Boise State or Girls State. Okay. And so you go there and then like you all like become a firefighter, a policeman, all this stuff, and you carry around a badge and you just like you get voted as certain things. It's basically just like real life, in a city. And so this guy's like, if you vote me for president, I will let someone kick me in the balls. And we're like, all right, let's do that. We're all going to vote for you now.
Now
and we record it. Yeah.
That's crazy. That sucks. What a fucking idiot.
Oh, here it is.
It's there?
I think this is. And I'm here to keep my word. Yep. This is it. Yep. This is it. So he's like, yeah, here I am to keep my word. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm here to keep my word. This kick was sponsored by Down and Dirty Cleaning.
Oh my God.
That
That
was
was
my
shin. That was a hard bone, not a foot. Oh no! Who kicked it? Who kicked him? Sorry.
I don't remember because like we're all.
Were you the only West Platte person?
No, Michael Hoffman, Evan Maupin,
Kyle.
Zach,
Layton.
Zach Layton, and I were the ones that went to. I think that was
At
it.
least you got Hoff.
Yeah,
Cool.
but we were all in different departments. So like I was in.
Oh,
So I was in like a thing called Penthouse,
Mhm.
and then there was like Acorn.
Why would they call one penthouse?
I don't know.
What are they doing at Boise State? They're letting kids just go out on the lawn, kicking each other in the nuts, and fucking. I'm in penthouse.
Yeah, but that was like one of the funniest things in the world.
2008 was wild.
I was the guy holding the camera, like, oh, this is
Getting
not going to be
fucking
this.
stoned with the AV department.
That's what I did. Yeah,
That's amazing. That's really cool that it's still on YouTube. From 2008.
The thing is, I had a copy of it on my little flip phone,
Yeah.
but like that, I have the flip phone, but the
So
thing
the
is, like the
SD
charger
card.
doesn't work and it won't turn on, or I'd be able to send it and I would
Can
have.
you take the SD card out of it?
The thing is, like, it's all. I don't think it's the SD. It's like all like the together.
Different.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
all
like a
connected.
Sprint phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't do SD cards. They haven't forever. That rules. I never did anything like extracurricular that wasn't like a sport. I guess academic bowl. I did that like every year because I wanted to prove how much knowledge of sports and entertainment I had. I was the only guy for that on the team for like 4 years in a row.
Really?
Yeah.
So you just like looked up weird.
I knew it already.
What's a practice? What is
Well,
an
you
academic
practice, so like it's all simulating an actual match.
Oh.
So then, like, Miss Pospisil was our teacher, nicest lady in the world. She would just ask us like questions, and then we would try to answer them. I don't even know. I don't remember having to practice really. I know we did. We met in her office like a couple times a week, but you really didn't need to do that. Like, we had Tim and McCaffrey, and Schaefer Wood was on it, and he was smart. Kay Verbeck was smart.
Yeah, Schaefer was hella
Schaefer
smart.
was smart.
What?
He had all these smart kids,
What
right?
is Schaefer doing these days? Do you know?
He brews beer. I don't fucking
Does he
know.
really?
Well, like homebrew shit.
Okay.
I don't know what he's actually doing.
I thought that was his job.
No. I mean, he could. He's smart. But I ran into him at Bunkhouse like 3 or 4 years ago. All right. I don't think I got anything, but no, I did. I got it. I feel it. I ran into him at Bunkhouse. He was a real piece of shit.
Really?
Yeah, he was a turd.
Why was he a
was
turd?
Drunk. I don't
Oh, he was
know.
drunk.
He never drank in high school, so like I just like.
He always had that little the little Zac Efron haircut.
He did, yeah.
Because the only time I talked to him was in choir.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
He was my hot buns, what we call them.
Hot buns.
I don't know why. Anymore, I don't know why. But whenever his name pops up, I'm like, oh, hot buns.
Oh, hot buns.
But yeah, it's academic bowl was just like we would just go do the thing, and we were okay at it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think we got like second place at districts or conference or something, and that was cool. And then I answered some baseball questions. It was really easy.
Nice.
Everybody's stupid, dude.
Well, we're like 18 minutes in. Do you want to do like the hard open?
I thought the hard open.
Do you
was
need
like
do you need another beer?
In the balls. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So this is since we're talking about nut stuff, this is more nut stuff.
5 minutes. 5 minutes apiece.
Oh no! Put it out with a weed whacker. Oh my god! Pro wrestling's just a different breed, man. It's crazy.
This is like the most like unprofessional podcast we've ever done. Me up and down. What is a professional podcast, John? You dick shit.
Podcasts are made so you can avoid being a professional in anything.
That's true.
Unless it's by like fucking Dr. Drew or some like psychologist or something. Mm-hmm. We're not doing anything like this is a comedy podcast.
That's true. We can walk around, move around.
Yeah.
Flip off the camera if we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, we do whatever we want.
We do what the fuck we want.
We're professionals.
Yeah.
We put in the hours.
How
many hours do you think we've done this for? 200 something? At least? With all the beer and friendship shows that have gone like 2 hours before.
Yeah. 2-3 hours. We've done 3-hour podcasts.
300 hours of podcasting, probably.
How did we do 3 hours?
We got hammered. And we lived there.
Yeah.
That was the best part, is that we lived there.
Yeah, we would just have people come over.
It's crazy to think that so few people, if any, spent the night after the podcast.
I know. The only ones that did was
young
like
and virile.
The only one that did that was like Tim. Tim was like the only one.
Yeah, because he's responsible.
Yeah.
Tim is like, Tim is always just like, yeah, we'll get fucking hammered and then I will stay where we are.
Yeah.
Like, all right, that's fine. Whatever, dude.
I'm not going to do anything stupid. Not a goddamn
he's incredibly responsible in terms of doing that. He did enough drunk driving in high school to get it out of his system.
I know. Him and his goddamn white Honda.
Him and Corey. Yeah, the CRX.
The
Corey
CRX.
would do that every now and then, too.
Mm-hmm.
He had a fucking...
Remember when that cat... remember when that cat got locked in that car and it blew up?
Yeah. Horrifying. I wasn't there. Thank God. I think I was there the night before. I don't know. I wasn't there the night before. I wasn't there for that
I remember the night before. Because we were getting so baked.
Oh, yeah. So it was a weekend where we just did everything.
And then the cat was in there.
Saturday, yeah.
The cat was in the car with us while we were getting high.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got out of the car and we shut all the doors and and the windows were rolled up.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day was
95 degrees.
The next day was super hot. And then the cat exploded in the car.
And then Tim javelin threw it over the fence across the street, and it blew up on the barbed wire fence.
Did it really?
Yes, that's what I heard. I wasn't there.
I was there for that part.
Yeah.
But those are some great...
That's that
remember
kind
when the
of
bats
like
were
barbaric shit. The bats were there, yeah.
And the bats were up in the big-ass tree.
Always.
Yeah.
Corey's house was a castle.
We're like, wow, this is
filled
so
with
random.
horrifying shit. I remember one time, dude, we were in like 6th or 7th grade. Before we were ever doing anything crazy, like drugs or booze or whatever, and there was like the shadow figure, like an animal or like some kind of like something. It was like a monster, and it was like behind a bush in the other yard across the, in the other people's yard.
Yeah.
You know how the setup was. It was just
right.
like, it was connected. It was all connected, and I just remember like freaking out, like being inside, like I'm not going outside. Everybody's like, we're going to jump on the trampoline. I was like, I'm not fucking going out there. I was like losing my fucking mind, dude.
Why?
I don't know. I thought it was a monster. I was
fuck?
terrified, dude.
I never swam in his pool. I never swam in his pool,
Really?
and I never jumped on the trampoline. Those are the two things I never did over at Corey's house. But I petted the dogs.
Yeah, I mean, you
and
did what
listened
you
to his
needed to
dad.
do. Like very few times did we swim in the pool before we were getting fucked up in the garage
Yeah.
or on the porch.
God, that was such the greatest little place.
Great.
It was such a great place to get drunk.
But when we did get, when we did party in the pool, then we got fucked up on like the pool little seating area by the pool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was great.
God,
It ruled.
His parents did not give a flying fuck about anything.
They were cool.
And then they would just drive us home.
As long as you stayed there,
Yeah.
or needed fucking.
Well, they drove us
ride.
home all the time. Like Corey's mom would drive me home all
Would
the
she?
time.
I never had Barb drive me home because I always passed out there.
Yeah. She would, and then also Logan's mom would.
Yeah, Leanne.
Yeah,
And,
but she'd always cook for. She'd cook for us first. She'd let us get wasted in the basement.
Make white trash tacos.
And then
Logan's house was the shit. Brian was cool as fuck. Rest in peace. Brian was cool as fuck.
Rest in peace, buddy.
You
had a great Les Paul.
God, I love fucking Brian. They would all jam on their instruments and shit, and then in their new house, which is what Leanne lives in now. And then there was like a weird like garage part off the side that we'd go into, and there was like a bunch of old Playboys in there, and we'd just look at those. It was like 19 or 20 years old.
Was that by the shed? Is that out by the shed?
No, so there was a shed, but that was like for whatever car shit they had. No, it was connected to the house. It was like the garage, I guess, but it wasn't really.
I just remember going into that little garage area with the lawnmower, and Tim would always be sitting on the lawnmower while we were passing around like
Yeah.
some weed.
that was connected. So that was where the lawnmower was.
Yeah.
Was that
was
garage
that
door.
weird little garage thing.
Yeah, it was a weird house.
Every house
had a shed and a garage.
Yeah.
Which you don't need.
Why?
But they used it.
Yeah, they used that shit.
Logan had like he had like an old fire truck for some reason, and then he had his Suzuki, which he wrecked.
The blue one.
When he was a senior, yeah, he wrecked it coming back from fifth quarter because we were gonna go get fucked up somewhere else, and then he wrecked it with. Oh no, that was the Acura. He wrecked the Acura. Oh man, he had so many like good little cars.
He had an Acura. Damn.
He had an Acura. That was his high school car for the most part. And then after that, he got the blue Suzuki.
My high school car was until my senior year. Then I got a Dodge Dakota truck.
Yeah.
But before that, I had a Honda, a '93 Honda, Accord.
Yeah.
And then I sold it to Christian.
And then the car him and my brother got caught in.
Yeah. And then that car, unknowingly, I sent it to hell.
You did.
I was like, well,
Dude.
I got a Dodge Dakota. There's no need for me to have you anymore, Honda. And he's like, don't, please don't let me go.
Well, like my high school
love that car so much.
The first car I had in high school was a 90. I think it was like a '93 Oldsmobile. Something. I don't remember.
Was it that white box?
One, the boat.
Yeah, with the red interior.
Yeah, the maroon leather. Beautiful car.
Yeah.
Terrible suspension. It would just like blah, 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 like.
But we got
down.
so high in that thing all the time. I got
that car
so
ruled,
baked.
dude. I love that
I have
car.
pictures of it.
My grandma still got like a big Buick, like a Buick car, and she's in an old folks home, so she probably doesn't fucking use it anymore. So when one of those people passes away, I'm getting that Buick. I'm getting one of them boats, man. Those things rule. But yeah, we would no, I had that car for the first like year that I was driving. Then my dad gave me his Dodge Neon for my senior year.
Right.
And then my brother ended up getting the Oldsmobile, and then he promptly wrecked it.
Hard.
Hard.
Destroyed it.
Whenever we talk about how we would get like fucked up and shit, we wouldn't drive.
No, we would stay.
Gavin would get fucked up and drive all over the place and hit deer and fucking just hit deer. Hit deer.
Are you serious? That's what it was?
Yeah.
Hitting deer all the time? Just drunk? Just drunk hitting deer?
Probably, yeah. I don't even know if he was drunk, but more than likely. But then I had my Neon got totaled, but then they were able to fix it. And then, so Gavin got that car after I'd already gotten a different car, which was bullshit. I should have gotten that fucking Dodge Neon back. That car was great.
The
red one.
The red one? It was red? I thought it was like a blue or a greenish blue.
That was my third car.
Okay.
That was a Grand Prix I had before I moved to Tucson. And that was a piece of shit car. It was like a 2002 that I bought from Hyatt Motors in Weston. But yeah, and then Gavin fucking...
I forgot about Hyatt had the motor.
They still have it, yeah. My dad just sold his truck with them. I
could probably pick up a probably cheap car over there, couldn't I?
Probably, yeah. I mean, they do auction cars, so hit up Brody and be like, hey, where's the auction at? 'Cause you can get a really cheap car for, or a decent car for cheap. Yeah. But then Gavin got the Neon, and he wrecked that.
Beautiful.
I just want a fucking car that I can keep for like 10 years. That's it.
I know.
That was the only car that it was like almost recently made. It was like 2 years old when I had it. Maybe.
Damn.
This is the car that I'm going to have the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And then some piece of shit fucking rear-ended me when I was driving Kevin home to Farley.
And then now this is where you're at.
The rest is herstory. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Now we have a fucking Pontiac again. I'll never stop having Pontiacs.
Well, it's a Pontiac.
To dead cars.
But
yeah, how have you been?
I've been good.
That's good.
I've been real good.
How's the podcast been?
The solo ones?
Any of them?
Oh yeah. All of them are good. Like, when you're gone, I had some guests.
You get fill-ins.
Yeah, I had some fill-in people.
That's good.
And this past week, I was supposed to have one. And the reason why there wasn't one, it was because, this person that follows me on Instagram, she's kind of weird, but like she has really good memes. And so I'm like, it might be a cool conversation.
That's all you need nowadays.
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
I don't know. It's kind of strange, but, they're funny.
Yeah. She's kind of weird, but I thought it'd be kind of a cool conversation to have with her. I've never sat down and talked with her before.
Are they local?
Yeah, she lives in Kansas City. And she's like, hey, I would really like to do your podcast. I'm like, oh, that's fucking perfect. I figured like perfect. I don't have to go and try to find someone.
Sure.
And so I sent her a direct message. I'm like, hey, that'd be perfect. You actually would like come on this week because my co-host is he's still on tour.
Yeah.
And so you could just slide right in and fill in a spot. And she's like, oh, I was like, she's like, what day? I'm like, I like Tuesdays preferably when I like to do it. And I'm like 9 p.m. if we could do that. And she's like, can we do Friday? I was like, okay, whatever. I was like, so Friday. And so I'm like, okay, I'll confirm with you on Thursday. And I gave her a hang loose like emoji, and that was it. And I started thinking, I'm like, maybe that was rude. Maybe that was kind of rude how I did that. But I'm like, I don't think that was rude at all, like at all.
Oh,
and so I messaged her at like 12 p.m. on Thursday, being like, hey, are you still available for Friday? It's a podcast. It's because then I was going to give her all the information, my phone number, address, all that shit. She didn't get back to me until like 2:00 on Friday.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And she's like, hey, this is kind of embarrassing, but like I kind of fell into a weird spot. Can I borrow like $200? I'm like, what the fuck?
What?
I was like, huh? And I was like, I just said LOL, what?
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't know what's so funny. I'm like, I think this is funny that you're coming to me asking me for money when I don't really know
Just
you.
wanted you to be a guest host on the podcast.
Yeah, I just wanted you to be a podcast.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, like, well, I just like fell into like, I just need some money, like I'm running low on money or something like that. And I was just trying to see if like I just thought I could maybe ask you for it. I'm like, I don't know why the fuck you think I'm the person to ask for this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so you're not available for the podcast tonight? And then she left me on red. And then today she sent
Good riddance.
And then today she sent me a message saying like, hey, I found this dog by this dumpster. And like, yeah, and she's like, I gave it a bath and I clipped its toenails and it's really nice and it's friendly and lovely. And the dog's name is Blue Eyes. Would you want it? It's like, what the, who are you?
You gotta block this person. This person's dumb as hell.
Yeah. Like, you're fucking retarded.
This person's like fucking severely mentally ill.
You think so?
Absolutely. You don't just go to somebody that you don't know, you've talked to one time, and be like, hey, do you have $200?
That I could borrow.
And then completely ignore the fact that they have been turned down for, said $200, and then a couple days later be like, hey, you want this dog? That's crazy. That's insane.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking weird.
Good Lord.
It's absurd. I thought it was weird. I thought it was like, you're kind
of... yeah. You thought. No, it's absolutely bizarre and stupid. You're not wrong.
Okay. Because I'm always like really harsh when it comes like disliking people really quick. So it's like...
She's given you 2 chances to not like her.
Yeah.
I think you're on the right.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. What? Hey, do you want this dog I found in the dumpster?
Yeah, I found this dog at the dumpster. Like, you want it? I'm like, no, I don't want it.
This person's either like fucking with you or incredibly strange.
Most likely incredibly strange.
Yeah. That's bizarre.
Fucking weird.
Who does that?
No one does that.
Who does that, other camera? New camera? This quarter's all fucked up. What'd you do to that?
I don't know. I found on the ground probably. I was like, ooh, let's pick it up.
Let's put it with my other trinkets.
Yeah.
This money.
Why else do I have any of this other shit? Do you see this?
I fucking know. Ambiance?
I have a teacup.
Where'd you get the tea kettle
At
from?
work. They were going to throw it away, so I took it.
Oh, that's a beautiful tea kettle.
I mean, I know
teacup,
it's...
whatever it is.
I mean, like, I thought that maybe we might do tea on the very last episode that we do.
I drank two cups of tea today.
Hot tea or cold tea?
Hot.
You drink hot tea?
I got a kettle.
Really?
Everyone gave me a kettle, yeah.
Do you put honey in it? Do you put sugar?
No.
Anything? You just drink it straight?
I get a good one. It's like an orange.
Is it the Mr. T?
No.
Or Mrs. T? You know those contain.
I know what it is.
My mom had one of those.
No, I don't get that. It's like it's called Yogi, I think.
Okay.
And it's an energy boost, whatever. It's got 70 milligrams of caffeine. That's the only reason I drink it.
Okay.
So I don't buy like energy drinks and shit. But I drink two bags of it at a time, and then I drank 4 bags of it today because I need caffeine. I'm a lot. I got a lot to.
You got a lot. What's your daily routine? Now, since you're only doing comedy.
Now. It's embarrassing, dude. So today was especially embarrassing. I set my alarm. I went to sleep early last night after the pod. We did the Beer and Friendship show, or the Cool Baby Comedy show. Beer and Friendship show is coming back, by the way, in a different way. It's a comedy show now, stand-up show, and you're invited since you are one of the founders
of the Beer and Friendship show.
Yeah, it's on Sundays, which is the day that you have off.
Ooh,
right?
Yeah, I do. Perfect.
If you want to shoot it with a camera, you can.
I'll bring my buddy.
Like pictures and shit. But yeah, so we did Cool Baby. I got home. And I was tired because we'd played baseball that day. Yesterday. I was my shoulder's like killing me. My wrist hurts like a motherfucker. Everything hurts basically. I hit so many home runs. I fucking rule.
A lot of pop flies. You grabbed a lot of like.
I got a
few. You grabbed a lot of over the fence.
I got a lot of good grabs. Yeah, not over the fence. The fence was like 15 feet high.
Oh, good God!
It was a really small field.
You can jump high, but not that high.
I can't jump high. I don't have it. I don't have the knees. I don't have the intestinal fortitude to jump higher than what I do. But anyway, I was super tired, and I was asleep by like probably 2 o'clock.
Okay.
2:30 maybe.
That's usually when I go to sleep.
Yeah. So then I was like, all right, I set my alarm for I set my alarm for 9:30, which is usually when I would wake up if I had something to do. I didn't have anything to do. Early at least, I was just gonna wake up and be like, go get them, kind of shit. I woke up at 9:30 with the alarm, and I shut the alarm off, and I fell back asleep until 11:30. I don't do that. I don't do that if I'm like not hungover.
Right.
I wasn't drinking last night.
Right. It's true.
So there's no reason I should have, other than I was just tired. My body was just beat up. I'm still recovering from that tour, but yeah, my routine anymore is I will wake up. I've gotten a lot of fruit recently.
Ooh.
And I ate some cantaloupe today and a banana for breakfast, I think. And then got some caffeine in me. And then took a shower, brushed my teeth, all that shit. Made lunch. Had a breakfast or a burrito bowl.
Beautiful.
And then I recorded my solo podcast, Talking Goofs. On
How do you
Spotify.
do that?
That's on my phone.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I tried to use the microphone you gave me, but it doesn't read it.
Takes it as an earphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it does fine. Like the Anchor app is fine for whatever. I'm not trying to fucking. Oh, recently I got a email from this what was it called? It was like this startup, whatever. And I think it was called Mentor app or something. I don't remember. But I guess they had heard some of my Talking Goofs, and they were like, hey, we love what you do. Would you like to be a mentor on the Whisper? I think it was, no, it wasn't Whisper. It was something.
We heard that,
Wisdom.
we also heard that, you won Best Comedian 2021. No big deal. Humble brags on your part.
That's not what they heard. This was like a month ago. So it was called the Wisdom app, I think. And they were like, we'd love to have you be a mentor. So basically what it is like you do stuff, you like release podcasts on their network, I guess.
Yeah.
And then people hit you up if they have questions about that specific thing that you talk about.
Oh.
So people are going to like hit me up about jokes, I guess.
Right.
Even though like that podcast that I do is specifically about my jokes. And it's still about joke writing technically. Like I talk about the process and stuff, but
how long is it? Like 30 minutes?
30 minutes, yeah.
What, 30 minutes of just talking about like your jokes?
Yeah.
You break
so
them
like
down?
Today, sometimes, yeah. So today I went 35 minutes. So like initially I started talking about like, hey, thanks for all the people that helped us on the tour. Just like a, whatever gratitude thing. And then I just went through all my old, like a bunch of old jokes and said them on the podcast and then just talked about them. Just like why they're funny to me, and shit like that. But it's not like a very interesting podcast unless you like joke stuff, So, but
it's not like mine where I just talk about random shit.
No,
yeah.
I can't like. The good thing about you is that you want to talk about stuff like that.
Yeah,
and it stimulates me to like this is the only time I talk about like current event shit is this podcast.
Yeah.
But then like when I do mine, I'm just like digging through my old notebooks and shit. And like, oh
it's
yeah,
still
this
a cool
was
concept.
funny to me.
It's still a
7 years
concept.
ago.
It's a way better concept than mine.
Yeah, well, it's a concept.
Yeah.
I guess it's loose, which is what I like. I don't need anything specific, but it's just for me to fucking talk to myself for a half an hour.
It's fun, isn't it? Fun to talk to yourself, like to.
Yeah,
I think it's so helpful. I think
sure.
It only helps you.
Well, and it's fun because for me at least, like I can find jokes that I forgot about completely. You know?
That's true. Yeah.
And then I can talk about them on the thing and be like, oh, I could just say that when I say that joke on stage, and that's a tag and a joke. It's
Nice.
easy. But yeah, I'll let you know how that thing goes if it ever becomes a thing.
The talking goofs.
No, that network or whatever.
Oh,
hit
yeah.
me up about it because they were like, basically you get paid, anytime like somebody wants your help, but you get paid in like fucking like gift cards and shit, which is like fine.
I mean,
I'll take it.
it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I'm not like it's. I don't have a job.
Yeah.
right now. Like my job is stand up comedy. So if my job becomes like podcasting, fine.
Right.
You know, no problem with that. And then eventually I can just start doing it here and it'll sound way better.
Right.
And people on that app
would like it more.
will like it more.
Yeah. Like I always tell you, you should just film it here. You
then
should
I
film
can just have you
your
on it.
solo podcast
Well, that's
here.
the thing with that podcast is that it's not scheduled. I just do it whenever I remember to do it. I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't done that in a
Aaron,
month.
that's why you gotta have to. You have a Pacific day, and
That's
you
my
do
problem.
it every.
That's why I wake up at 11:30 in the morning.
I mean,
but
like-
I have no fucking schedule right now. Like everything I do is at
Sit
night.
down and make one.
I know I need to.
Like mine,
I
I
need to
do
make
mine
like a-
every Friday night.
You're insane.
I don't know why. 75 episodes. I've done 75 of those solo things. 30 minutes. Think about how the first one. I look back on the first one and I look how easy it is. It's easier, not way easier, but
Sure.
it's significantly easy. If you do something 75 times, you're gonna get somewhat better,
at
at it.
it.
You're gonna get a
Hopefully.
little.
Shit.
Yeah, you would hope.
Yeah.
But being able to talk is just it's like this past week I was able to talk for a solid 20 minutes before I was like, oh wait, hold on, now I
Yeah, you've
think
gotten
about
way better at talking.
yeah, significantly better.
Well, like, what's the word? Like, just kind of like, you know, like out of nowhere. Like you're not being like asked something or whatever. You're just like, all right, well now this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Basically. And that's important.
It is.
Because like before on Beer and Friendship, you get really high, and then you just got to sit there for a little bit.
Yeah, I just sit there.
Yeah, you're still mediating, you know, kind of, but you were just kind of like,
I'm just happy to be
just
here.
having a good time. and that's what we should be doing.
Yeah.
We should be we're having a good time right now. It's good. We're having fun.
You want to see some clips, some video clips?
Absolutely. I
All
love
right,
clips.
so- all right.
Good Washington Nationals hat.
Why do I put patches on my hat? It's so I don't get mistaken as a gang member, depending on what state I'm in. Because with fitted hats, you gotta know what area you're in to be sure you don't get killed by a gang member or be mistaken. Like this hat right here in Compton, it means Westside Pirates, but without the flowers, I can be taken as a threat to an OG member. And they may say, what set you from? Meaning, what gang are you from? I would say I'm neither. I'm neither blood, meaning homosexual in Russian culture. This means homosexual. Or Crip. I'm neither both. I ain't in no gang. And I can't handle a gun.
I can't handle a gun. Meaning, this is homosexual in Western or in Russian culture, as we all know.
Yeah.
White power in Western culture.
And like, it's so funny. Don't you always? Isn't it funny? Like, there's always some weird thing that we do in the American culture that somehow means gay in someone else's culture.
Yeah. Well, what was it when we were kids? It was like if you got your left ear pierced
No, if
or
you
whatever.
have your right ear pierced,
Right ear pierced,
it
you're
means
gay.
you're gay. Like how?
One time Ben Schlick got his ears
that
pierced, and I
makes
was
no-
like, wait, which ear did he get pierced? And they were like, both. And I was like, oh, is he half gay? I was like 10. No way.
Like, why should I care?
Yeah.
Like, no one
Who
here is
fucking cares?
no one here is fucking sucking or anything. Like nothing.
Well, and that's another thing. It's like, It's a Washington Nationals hat.
Yeah.
That's not a fucking gang hat. It's red, sure.
Yeah.
It's maybe Bloods if you want, but it looks like a
like
Walgreens
West Side,
hat.
maybe.
Yeah. It's a Walgreens, hat. It looks like the Walgreens logo.
It does.
What a fucking goofball. That lady needs to get out of her house.
So we're gonna stay on the concept of baseball. So you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pitch.
Oh.
Oh, he's still alive. Will he make the throw?
Jesus Christ. We make the throw.
Missed it. Oh my goodness.
Was that a wiffle ball?
Yeah.
Dude, that's it. That shit stings. It's not like solid enough to hurt.
No, but it stings.
It feels like
It's a piece of plastic hitting you.
Yeah, it's a hollow piece of plastic. It feels like a bunch of bees stung you in the face. It's crazy. Like, I've never been hit in the face by a wiffle ball.
Yeah.
But I've caught one on my palm.
Ouch.
No thanks.
No, never
No.
again.
No. Well, maybe. If they want me to play. You know, if anybody's playing wiffle ball, let me know.
All right, so we're staying still on baseball.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect.
Hey! You fucking piece of shit! That man walked out on everything in front of a kid! This is a kid's game. Where's my fucking kid?
This is a kid's game. Wait.
Wait.
Why
where's
am I here?
Yeah, where's my goddamn kid? It's like, oh shit.
Can't wait to have a kid and have him or her
And do that
play
same
fucking
exact thing.
baseball or softball. God, dude, yeah, I was hitting fucking bombs during batting practice last night.
Damn.
Just cranking hogs, man. Some of them probably would have went out on like a real field, like at least a high school level field, which is the highest level I played. That's why I'm comparing it. 330 probably 330 feet. I was just bonking them. Some of them were easy. Like, some of them weren't just bonked. But, fuck, dude. I'm going to teach so many kids how to play baseball.
How many kids?
At least one.
At least one.
At least my one kid who I end up having eventually. That's like the incentive to have a kid. Is like to pass on this unbelievable skill that I have in baseball and at throwing a football really far.
Over those mountains?
Yep. I'm the mountain man. I toss hog. You know what I mean? I'm toss hog. Not boss hog, but toss hog.
I'm trying to send over the script and I can't send this over to my computer. Like,
Oh, yeah, you're making a movie.
well, no, like that, but like I'm trying to send over like. Have you ever heard of dishwasher salmon?
No.
You never heard
Is
of
that
dishwasher
salmon
salmon?
you make in the dishwasher?
Yeah. So apparently
I've
you
heard
can
of making food in the dishwasher.
apparently you can put it in tin foil
Mhm.
and then you can put it in there and do like a cycle.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
As long as you seal it well enough, it makes sense. Don't get soap in there. It makes sense.
Oh, dude, it makes total sense. I don't understand. Like,
So what's your script about?
no, it's not that. Like, it's the script
Okay.
for this week,
Uh-huh.
and I have a bunch of links on it that I want. And
Oh.
so that's
You got dishwasher salmon video?
no. I have a.
It's like a salmon swimming out of a dishwasher.
Oh, there it is. No, I just have a bunch of other random shit
Oh, okay, good.
to show you.
Perfect.
So, do you know there's a new place in Tulsa that
Just in
is
Tulsa.
that is making? You can get spaghetti by the bucket.
Why didn't I know that? Why didn't you tell me that like 4 days ago?
I just learned about it today. I literally just learned about it today,
Oh,
and
God.
it just opened up.
The fucking, what's it called? Tucson what? Tucson Foodie? It's Tucson, not Tulsa.
What did I say? Tulsa.
Tulsa.
I
yeah.
mean Tucson.
Tucson. God damn it. Where's that? What's it called? Have you ever had dreams
By
of
the
slurping spaghetti noodles out of a bucket? Yeah, of course I have.
Who hasn't?
Stupid. Or perhaps you've been
Stupid.
thinking of something new to take along with you while on the run or during a peaceful picnic up on Mount Lemon. Mount Lemon's the mountain by Tucson that catches on fire all the time.
Does it really?
Yeah, either way, you can soon cross it off your bucket list. Hey.
Hey, puns.
That's hilarious. Buy the bucket. That's what the place is called. Damn it, dude. Cobb Road. I lived on Cobb Road, I think.
Did you really?
Yeah. It's like right by the college.
Yeah, so that's the thing.
Damn, dude, that rules. I love spaghetti. Do you love spaghetti?
I love spaghetti.
Spaghetti's the best.
Spaghetti's the best.
Spaghetti's the best.
So I have
Both cameras?
I have so you know Casey Kasem, right?
Yeah.
So
American
there's no video to it. This is all audio.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently there's a time where he like went off. He got really pissed off about something. I don't know. Do you know anything about it?
I don't know.
No. So I got the audio thing for you. Want to hear it?
Cool. Yeah.
To our long-distance dedication. And this one is about kids and pets and a situation that we can all understand, whether we have kids or pets or neither. It's from a man in Cincinnati, Ohio. And here's what he writes. Dear Casey, this may seem to be a strange dedication request, but I'm quite sincere, and it'll mean a lot if you play it. Recently, there was a death in our family. He was a little dog named Snuggles, but he was most certainly a part of... Let's start again. From coming out of the record. Play the record, okay? Please.
What a beautiful voice.
I know.
See, when you come out of those up-tempo goddamn numbers, man, it's impossible to make those transitions, and then you got to go into somebody dying. You know, they do this to me all the time. I don't know what the hell they do it for, but goddamn it, if we can't come out of a slow record, I don't understand it. Is Don on the phone? Okay, I want a goddamn concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a fucking up-tempo record every time I do a goddamn death dedication. Now, make it, and I also want to know what happened to the pictures I was supposed to see this week. This is last goddamn time. I want somebody to use his fucking brain to not come out of a goddamn record that is, that's up-tempo, and I got to talk about a fucking dog dying. Boy, this is fucking ponderous, man.
Ponderous.
It's ponderous.
Fucking ponderous.
It's fucking ponderous.
Oh, yeah.
That's beautiful.
Fucking
I've never
awesome.
heard a more eloquent, angry person.
I know.
Did you used to listen to Casey Kasem?
I love Casey Kasem.
God, we used to listen to that like.
Top 40s?
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
a radio in our room. My
I used
brother
to,
and I.
every Sunday night, I used to
Yeah.
fall asleep listening to that.
Yeah.
The top 40.
We were like 8 or something. I don't even know. There
It
was
was
a
the
time
best way
where
to go into the week.
yeah, it ruled. There
It
was
really
a time
did.
where we had a cassette tape of the Pokemon soundtrack from like the video game and
Yeah.
the cartoon. And there was a time where we stopped listening to Top 40 radio and we started listening to that every night instead. And I think it was justified. Pokemon was awesome. It still is. And now I'm going to start listening to Casey Kasem every night again. I think, isn't he dead? He's not dead.
No, I don't think he's not dead
He's
at
just
all.
super old. He
So-
was like the voice of fucking Shaggy on Scooby-Doo.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Yeah. Roinks, bro. That's
God.
exactly what Casey Kasem sounds like.
Yeah, Casey Kasem could do that too. Could do that voice.
Very talented.
So, you know the Parkland shooting, right?
Yep. This is a very Casey Kasem moment right now. You got to do an up-tempo record before I talk about Parkland shooting.
So there's a Parkland survivor, right?
Mhm.
And his dad is in QAnon
Oh, yeah.
and believes that his son was involved.
He's a liar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So think about this. You're involved in QAnon, and you believe that the Parkland shooting wasn't real and it was a hoax, and you believe that your son was part of that hoax.
Mm-hmm.
How are you not afraid of your son of
How
killing
do you trust your son?
Yeah.
How do you even call him your son anymore? How do you not know that he's just an actor put there to act like your son?
Yeah.
How?
How?
Because
Why?
the circular logic there is like, how do you believe anything that's
Mhm.
like, that was there? Like, you raised that kid. You know what he looks like. You know his mannerisms, everything. So, I don't know if that was a girl or a boy, actually, but you know who that is, right?
Right.
How can you know?
Uh-huh.
If you think they were in on it. When was Parkland? Like 2017?
Mm-hmm.
And they were all like 16.
Yeah. How do you think this?
How do you know? How can you know? I'm not surprised to hear that. I read that the other day, and I was just like, yeah, of course. And then I just brushed it off. Like, yeah, duh. Why wouldn't they believe that? They're insane. They're fucking stupid.
QAnon people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch the documentary on HBO about it?
The QAnon?
It's great.
Really?
They think they find out who QAnon is.
Oh, is that the guy who's sitting in the guy in the wheelchair?
No, but he is a part of it. He's on the documentary. He came up. He was like one of the founders of the website where it took off.
Yeah.
But he's not the guy.
Or the
he's definitely
square
not the guy. He's
or
on
it was.
like the good side.
Okay.
But he did, yeah. You're on the right track.
Jesus. I remember I watched the documentary over the Antifa, guys, the guys who are afraid to. No, it's the Antifa, the ones that don't want to. They swore off women because they can't get laid by women, so they hate women.
No,
but
Antifa is anti-fascist.
Yeah.
Oh God damn it!
What are those ones? I watched that documentary.
I can't believe I can't remember what this is. They're
I have no clue.
The dudes who can't have sex.
Yeah, they just don't fuck women.
It's not that they don't fuck
they
women.
hate
that
women.
Women won't fuck them.
Yeah.
And that's why they don't fuck women.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because they're right in line with like a lot of QAnon people. What the fuck? I say this term like every day. Dudes who can't fuck chicks.
Yeah, that's what I'm funny. Oh
man. I just heard it tonight, like at the podcast multiple times. Or not the podcast, but the open mic.
QAnon? It's not QAnon.
Son of a bitch.
This is where we're at. So, Aaron,
yeah.
It's that time of the night.
This is gonna fuck me up the whole night, dude. I can't believe I can't think of this.
What should I Google? How should I Google this?
Hold on, I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh man.
QAnon, Antifa,
incels.
Yeah, that's
involuntary celibate.
Yeah.
Involuntarily celibate. Yeah.
Gross.
They can't fuck.
I mean, yeah.
Anyway, here we are at Misconnections. We're back, everybody. Misconnections.
All right, Misconnections. What do you want to do? You want to do
older? Let's just start from the top.
Older
Olathe sounds interesting. Older Olathe. Older man here in Olathe looking for someone Olathe area that can host in the morning. Not during the night. This guy's looking for a bed and breakfast. Let's be honest. He's looking for some bed and some breakfast.
And some
You know what I mean?
breakfast.
He's looking to suck some titty. Ninja in the park, Raymore. You very nice woman ninja lurking around park. What's that mean? Me, friendly guy with border collie named Gus. Yeah. Why would she fucking know that?
Not my dog.
All right.
Okay.
Gus and I just hang out because we get along. That doesn't explain it. That doesn't change anything.
What?
I complimented your black pajamas. You said you hate the fall. It's a summer. The crunchy leaves makes it hard to sneak up on people. Ugh. That's a Mike Baldwin joke. God damn it. I think we hit it off really well. Would love to talk more. Suck my dick. Get
Thanks.
fucked,
Oh, and Gus
idiot.
says hi.
Fuck Gus. You stole Gus from your bud.
What? This is
Ninja in the Park. That's the title of the
Ninja in the Park. Yeah. Ninja in the Park.
Oh my god.
I have to write that down because I'm.
Yeah, you're doing the thing. Then.
Yeah, I'm doing the thing this week.
John's moving on up. He's shown me that he can make better graphics than me easily. It's not even that hard. He just does it. He's got a better eye.
Yeah, when I actually try.
Yeah.
Instead of making those
Well, that's
horse dick ones.
Horse dick. Total Tuesday.
Total
What's
Tuesday.
that mean? Ladies, show it all to me. It's all in fun, and you enjoy a stranger checking you out. XOXO. What? What's that mean?
Gross.
Show it in a video. These guys are nuts.
Oh my god.
You, woman, said you'd send a short vid of your hot bod. Please send. Smiley face.
Fucking gross.
You, woman.
You, woman, said you send. I feel like this was like a text message conversation, and then like she just never did it.
It was this was a spam bot that hit him up. Was like, I'll send you a video if you send me your credit card number. And then she never did. And he was like, well, I'm owed. This is a transaction.
Yeah.
AC installation guy, Kansas City.
Oh God.
Ugh. Everything's falling apart. You came to my duplex to install a new AC unit and furnace. You had to come inside briefly to check an outlet. During that time, you made an impression with your big arms and strong chest. You wore a very revealing workout shirt that showed off your hot body, which you couldn't quit touching. It seemed like you were showing off for us.
We loved it.
We
Loved
it.
Well,
What do you want to fucking do? Just fuck your AC installation guy with your wife?
Yeah,
and
what
the
why
hell?
didn't you just fuck him?
Just fuck. Well, not while he's on the job. You're like, hey, Nordstrom rack, Overland Park. Nordstrom racks are still a thing. To the brunette who's there a lot. All right. What, do you work there?
That means you're a lot there. You're there a lot
you
too.
creep. You're either a stalker or you work there.
Yeah.
We've ran into each other a few times. How often do you run into somebody at Nordstrom rack? How often are you buying Chanel?
Yeah, it's not like
perfume?
the gym. We're like, oh, I see Aaron. I
it's
see
not
you
a
again.
Grocery store.
At the squat rack. How can I see? A shoe rack.
We've run into each other a few times. Guessing you're in your 40s, as am I. I also have dark hair. Please reply if you'd like to reconnect. You're going to see her again.
Yeah.
You fucking goofball.
Yeah,
You fucking run into her all the time. You guys are buds at this point. Just get her number, you creep.
Fucking dickhead.
God. Yellow pants at Lucas Liquor, Overland Park. Looking for the yellow pants lady I ran into at Lucas. I'm the tall guy. I think we traded glances in the parking lot. That's not where you trade glances.
Oh, it's not.
You're very attractive. I just wanted to say more. Oh, yeah. What's he gonna say? Like, I like your pants. Oh, your pants aren't yellow today. Oh, this is sad. Looking for a new friend, Liberty. Looking for a new friend that likes to walk down the street or on a trail in the woods and chat with each other about personal things. Get to know each other personally. So if you're interested to know more, please let me know. Need someone to talk to ASAP. Got a lot bottled up. I think you need a therapist.
I think you need a jerk off.
That I need. You need a journal.
Yeah.
Jerk off journal.
Get a podcast. Do something.
That I need to let out. Some let me know. Some let me know.
Ooh.
Pick for pick. Pick for pick. That's an unfair trade. That's one pick for two picks to the front. Let me know ASAP would be walking near. How do you spell?
Near?
All right. In this person's defense, this is how you should spell near.
It does make
be
sense.
honest.
Near, here, it rhymes. It makes
Exactly.
sense. That makes sense. That's mind blowing.
This person is stupid. But
Near.
They should be right.
They spell N-E-R-E. That makes sense, though. That makes so much fucking sense.
It does. I stay up here in Liberty, so must have transportation. How do you spell transportation right?
Yeah.
Anyway, let me know.
Yeah, there's a lot of confusingness in this one. Oh, man.
This is a nightmare. do one
Missing
more.
Debbie.
Missing Deb.
Missing Deb. Why did I say Debbie?
Well, you finished the name.
I finished
the
the name.
shortening. Missing Deb. Missed my connection on March. On
Match.
Sure hope you see this. We can exchange more info and see what happens. Hilltop for Deb. Hilltop for Deb. Alan Jackson Ticketa. 2 Alan Jackson tickets in Springfield. Face value August 29, I-29 a piece. $129 a piece. Good Lord.
Alan Jackson's tickets cost that much?
That's not a misconnection. Fuck you. All right. Seeking a new friend. Arma. Where the fuck is Arma?
I don't know.
Seeking a new friend who can hang out near me and text message me to exchange from there. Drugs.
Yeah, it sounds like drugs. We'll do one more and then we'll be done.
Clearwater Sunset Cruise, July 31st.
God. Beautiful.
Kansas City. We met/talked briefly in Clearwater Beach on a sunset cruise. There's a beach around here? I could tell we had some chemistry. Oh, you said you were from Kansas City and worked in healthcare. Trying to find you. I'm the older guy you were flirting with. That's all we needed to know. Long shot, but I need to find you! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Yeah, you're the older guy. Why does this register as the only way to connect with anybody you've ever met? If she didn't tell you her fucking name,
then she didn't.
She didn't care.
Yeah,
she didn't care.
Did not.
Didn't give a shit. Get over it.
Get over it.
Shit. Good podcast.
So, Aaron, we reached the end of another podcast. I'm hammered. I'm fucking wasted.
Trash.
Do you want some? You want some more pods? Since he doesn't have to film, or he doesn't have to work at Delta any longer.
I haven't had a job in like over a year. I think my end date's almost a year.
Nice. How's it
I
feel?
got my severance, which
feel?
went very far. It feels fine. It's like I didn't even happen.
Nice.
It's great.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it rules.
So, Aaron, do you have any plugs or anything you want to do?
Yeah. So this comes out on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday will come out.
Okay.
Thursday.
Well, tomorrow, which is a Wednesday.
Sadly.
I'm going to be doing the St. Louis Funniest Person competition.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you're going to be the funniest person in Kansas City and the funniest person in St. Louis?
Well, I probably won't win in St. Louis.
You're going to win.
But maybe. I
Dude,
don't know.
you already have Kansas City.
I have
like,
Kansas City.
You have half the state.
I've got half the state. Yeah. So cool baby stuff. Cool baby's back since I'm back. Patio goofs at Mockingbird on Friday. Mockingbird Lounge in KCK. And then Hot Waffle.
Hot Waffle.
The brunch show, 1 o'clock, Mockingbird on Saturday. And then there's a Don't
It's
Tell.
supposed to be like an homage to Blue Waffle?
No, it's... I don't know. My only things are like hot and cool.
Okay.
And then it's just like hot waffle. Because they made waffles at that place. They still make waffles.
Okay.
But when they bought it, there was like the previous owner left like 6 waffle makers there. And they just had to make waffles at that point.
You gotta have to.
Yeah, it was just kind of like something that played on that. Don't Tell's back on Saturday. It's at that pool that we did a show at. Yeah, off Armour. So
same pretty lady gonna run it.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I think. Oh well, Beer and Friendship Show is back.
It's back
as a stand-up comedy show. I will be there. John might be there. It's going to be on the 23rd.
It's on Sundays. Yeah, I'll be there.
It's not every Sunday, but it'll be, on Sundays.
Yeah, no. It'll give me something to do on that Sunday.
And then I think the second one's the day after 9/11. Just how I drew it up.
Yeah. That's how you want it. That's how God wanted it to be.
9/12.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's probably it for me.
Is it?
I've got some other stuff, but it's not. I can't think of it right now.
All right. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the John Show.
John Show.
It comes out on Tuesday. It's
John
already
Solo.
up. So after this, just go ahead and check that out. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all social medias at the same thing, John D. Klauser. And I think that's it, guys. If you have anything else?
No.
Nothing else?
Oh yeah,
all
the
right.
Weston show's back in a couple weeks.
Couple
Come to
weeks. Okay.
Thursday.
Nice.
Thursday. I think it's like the 19th.
Okay. Look at you, Aaron. Look at you. All right.
We're doing it.
We'll see you guys on the next episode.
Goodbye.
So you won't be here next week, right? So I have to
I
find
won't.
it.
No.
All right. So I have to find
It's
another.
Aiden.
That's true. I should probably
Aiden
just.
will
It'd be way easier.
Yeah.
All right.
Aiden
Well,
does.
we'll talk to you guys later.
Right.
Bye.
See you later.